Your Country 103.9 KGRT. Little Walker Hayes for you this morning.
Time now for your question of the day. Brought to you by the Farmers and Crafts Markets of Las Cruces. Fresh produce, bread, meat, honey, food trucks, handmade art, music, and more. Every Saturday and Wednesday, 8:30 a.m. to 1 p.m. downtown Las Cruces.
That's right. It is time for our question of the day, brought to you by the Farmers and Crafts Market of Las Cruces. And going to be honest with you, weather looks really nice as we head into the weekend. Great time to get out to the Farmers and Crafts Market on Saturday morning. And let's see. Oh, and all the new incoming NMSU students. Yeah, get out there. It's so much fun. Anyway, where was I? Oh, yeah. Question of the day today. Today happens to be Senior Citizens Day. Yes, a day to honor your elders. Maybe, give them some ice cream, perhaps a beverage or two of their choice, of course. But, of course, we also want to be careful when wishing someone a happy Senior Citizens Day because, might accidentally offend someone who doesn't quite consider themselves a senior citizen. Which actually takes us to our question of the year. At what age is someone a senior citizen? Yeah. 65 may seem like the most commonly recognized age for senior status in the U.S. because of course, eligibility for Medicare, retirement, SS, that stuff like that. But others say it's more like 60 or 62, or, of course, age 50. You have to be at least 50 years old to take part in the Senior Olympics. We've learned that over the past few years because also, I think at 50, you're eligible to join the AARP as well. So, I don't know if you want to call those benefits or just, getting old stuff, or even discounts at restaurants. I actually had somebody ask me about discounts at lunch the other day with a roommate, Yeah, I guess I'm that old. Actually, I do have a great story about being old. Went to a restaurant. They gave me a great deal, and then I realized they thought I was a senior. I wasn't there yet. That's why it hurt a little bit. But what is the right age for someone to be named a senior? Yeah, what age do you think makes someone a senior? That is our question of the day. Go ahead and give me a call, 575-523-KGRT. Send a text message, of course, same number, 575-524-5478. Did I actually mess up the phone number? That hasn't happened in a while. Give me a call, 575-523-KGRT. That's 575-523-5478. And, yeah, let me know your answers for our question of the day. Of course, we are live on our social media pages as well, so you can go ahead and just leave a comment there. And let me know, what age do you think makes someone a senior? Go ahead and let me know your answers for our question of the day, brought to you by the Farmers and Crafts Market of Las Cruces. Okay, all the correct buttons are pushed this time. And yeah, at what age do you think makes someone a senior? And I ask this question sometimes because, I think we all know that person that has that eternal fountain of youth, and you're always surprised to find out how old they are. I think a lot of people would be surprised to find out that my mom is years old. I'm not that goofy. I'm not actually going to say it, but, if you can extrapolate if you want to try that, because I talk to the Senior Olympics people in here, and every year, for the past couple of years, I just, because I qualify for the Senior Olympics, and everybody keeps asking me if I'm going to try out. And does it look like I'm athletic? Not so much. But, I got to be careful about this because, once again, I don't want to offend anyone, but it all comes down to what I say, how you feel, right? And I'm conflicted because my brain says 25, my knees, my back, oddly enough, basically almost all of my joints tell me my real age. But as I was explaining actually to the big boss the other day, I have a youthful looking face, I would like to say, and I give all the credit to pizza for that one. Yeah, because it helps, fill in like that. No wrinkles, anything else. I don't think I look my age, but in some places I would be considered a senior. What about you, though? I'm going to get off my rant now, but what age do you think makes someone a senior? Go ahead and give me your answers. Once again, call them in, text them in, you can go ahead and leave your comments down below as well. Got a text message says straight up 60 years old is considered a senior right there. So that like I said, 60 years old could be when you start qualifying for some stuff. So yeah, that might be the age right there. Retirement ages, somewhere around there. Yeah. Well, while we're waiting for a few more answers, let's go ahead and take a look at what's going on in and around the world. McDonald's apparently cutting their combo meal prices by about 15% to ease the pressure from rising costs. They want to restore its affordable image in response to complaints about expensive menus. As long as the hamburgers and servings don't shrink, I think we're fine. You know, shrinkflation is a real thing. And here it is. It's official. It's official now. Starbucks is bringing back its pumpkin spice latte next week, August 26th. So there you go. It is officially pumpkin spice season. We've got a few people that have had some stuff out for a while now. Federal Trade Commission is taking legal action against LA Fitness and other gym claims. They say that they make it extremely hard for customers to cancel memberships. This actually happened to me once at a particular gym that is no longer in town. I still won't mention them, but yeah, I had a gym membership. You sign your contract. I'm going to take a year membership. But when that membership is up, you have to tell them or remind them to cancel. I only signed up for a year, right? I thought it would automatically cancel. Turned out not true. They were taking money out of my account. I went over and said, hey, my membership's up. I don't want to do that anymore. And they said, okay, no problem. And then they kept taking money out. And I said, wait, I thought I told you my gym membership was canceled. And they said, oh, well, you have to give it to us in writing. And I'm like, an email or a letter or something like that? No, you have to write it out, print it out, bring it to the store, and officially hand it to someone to say, I'm out of this contract. So I don't know. I think the FTC's got a case on this one. Let's see. Louis Vuitton marching a first ever makeup line. Have fun with that one. And apparently, John Cena's final WWE match is scheduled for Saturday, December the 13th. I wonder where you could watch it. It's a little big of a wrestling controversy on that one right now. Once again, we are looking for answers for our question of the day today on National Senior Citizens Day. What age do you think makes someone a senior? Got a couple of text messages saying straight up 60 is the age that makes you a senior. But, you know, you're eligible for discounts and other things. Participate in the Senior Olympics at age 50. Does that make me a senior? I don't like to think about that. We're going to go ahead and pass that one on. But let me know, what do you think? What age do you think makes someone a senior? Personally, I feel like if you feel like you're a senior, maybe you want to pass on some sage advice, then you're a senior. If not, you're not quite there yet, right? Who cares what anyone else thinks? But let me know your answers. Once again, call them in, text them in, leave your comments down below for our question of the day. What age do you think makes someone a senior? Our question of the day, of course, brought to you by the Farmers and Crafts Market of Las Cruces.